Hello everyone! So here today is a pick a card reading. So glad to have you here. Thank you for choosing me as your tarot reader today. So we've got a very quick reading today because what I'm gonna ask you to do is to ask any question that you want, and I'm gonna try and answer by yes, no or maybe. So it's gonna be very quick. I'm gonna go straight to the point today. I'm gonna obviously give you some more information with the cards from the tarot, but I will try to really just be straight to the point and have your question yes, no or maybe, and we will ask a bit of maybe some advice from the oracles. So what I'm gonna have you to do is to ask your question and then choose the pile that you're the most drawn to. Once you're done choosing your pile, you go in the description box below or in the comment section where I'm gonna put timestamps for each pile. So let's say you chose pile number 2, you go in the description box below and you click on the timestamps that is linked to pile number 2, and that will take you straight to your reading. So without further ado, let's start with pile number 1. So group number 1, if you chose this pile, this is the reading for you to answer your question by yes or no or maybe. So I'm gonna use the tarot, and it will be a yes if you have more upright cards coming up, or if you have more reverse card, that would be a no, and if it's an equal amount of reversed and upright, it would be a maybe. So we're gonna start straight away with a 7 of Pentacles. So I'm checking that I'm in the shop. Then we've got Queen of Cups being reversed, the Ace of Wands being upright, the Hermit being upright, the 4 of Cups, sorry, I'm not in the conceal card. There you go. And then we've got the 2 of Swords being upright. So for this reading, I see a yes, obviously, because we've got 5 cards being upright, so it's a very good sign. And then we've got the Queen of Cups being reversed, as I was saying. So I see a yes, but I also see some difficulties maybe for you. I think your question, it's gonna ask a lot of self-reflection, a lot of introspection for you. You're gonna need a lot of introspection for you in order to get your question to be a yes. I think that you've got a strong potential for this situation, or this question you're asking about is a yes. I think it's gonna ask of you, yeah, a lot of self-reflection, a lot of decision making, a lot of work, yeah, a lot of work with the 7 of Pentacles. And I think you may have to take one clear decision, maybe choose between 2 directions. Just, yeah, I think you have to make a clear decision in order to have a yes. It might be a difficult decision to make for you, but this will be very beneficial for you. So we can see this is a yes. We're gonna get more information with the oracle. So it's really an express reading that I'm doing today. So I'm just getting this bit of information that I've told you. I'm not gonna go into details just because I want to make a quick reading, go straight to the point, yes or no to your question. So now we're gonna see with the oracles if we can get more information, something, maybe some advice for you. So, so we've got choose a new direction. So this is telling me that you have to choose between maybe 2 situations, maybe 2 you have a choice to make, and once you have a clear idea of where you want to go, then your question is a yes. And if you believe, so I think this self-reflection I was talking about might have to do with your belief system. So maybe if you change that, you'll have more positivity in your life, more you may be able to like achieve more in your life. So you really have to believe in yourself, and you have to maybe do more a bit of the manifestations, affirmations, so you can attract to you what you want, is what I'm seeing. So that will help you getting what you want. So regardless of if it's like a professional question you asked, or relationships, romantic question, this is your main advice in this reading. But I see that your question, whatever you asked, is a yes. So I'm gonna stop here. Group number 1, as I said, very, very quick reading for you, just going straight to the point with a little bit of advice so I don't repeat myself, and you just have like the main idea of what you need to do. I want to also, just a side note, that I'm offering private readings, so if you are interested in a private reading, you can contact me on my email address. And also I've got a Facebook page you can contact me on, so I put everything in the information box below. And hopefully see you soon in another video. In the meantime, take care of yourself. Ciao ciao. Bye. Group number 2. So if you chose this pile, this is the answer to your question by yes, no, or maybe. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the traditional tarot. So if you have more upright cards, then it's a yes. If you have more reverse cards, it will be a no. And if you have equal amount of reversed and upright cards, then it will be a maybe. So we're gonna start straight away with the Knight of Pentacles, then the 3 of Wands being upright, Ace of Pentacles being reversed, then we've got the 5 of Swords being upright, then we've got the 7 of Swords being reversed, and then we've got the Strength being reversed. So we've got 4 reversed and 2 upright. So for now, it would be a no to your question. The answer to your question is a no. For the moment, for the energy you are on at the moment, it's a no. So I feel like here we're talking about maybe an opportunity that you're hoping to have. And I feel like you might have missed it. I think you're looking maybe into the future a little bit too much with this one. I feel like you might need to be a bit more patient. You need a bit more patience with the Strength being reversed. I think you are being asked to be a bit more patient in regards to your question. I feel like it's a no because I think you're doubting yourself a lot, especially with the 7 of Swords being reversed. I think you're doubting yourself. So if you're looking into a project, an opportunity, a professional opportunity, a relationship, I think you are doubting a lot about yourself. And if your question is in regards of a relationship, I feel like those self-doubts might affect your relationships in a negative way. With the 5 of Swords, I feel it creates a lot of conflicts. It can be also in a professional theme where you have a lot of, maybe you might have a lot of, you might struggle like getting along with others, and it might block your opportunities because of that. So I think you really need to focus on your self-confidence, your self-esteem, how you see yourself, and maybe reconsider what you want. Maybe take more baby steps. Maybe you might have also very big plans. I see with the Three of Wands, you might have big plans that you might want to chew more than what you can. I don't know if that's the saying, but you might want to take on too much more than you can. So that may be why it is a no for the moment. Know that you can change these things. You can change. You have willpower. The tarot is not set in stone, so just keep that in mind. We're gonna get some more information with the oracles. So as I was saying, it's like a very quick reading. I just wanted to go straight to the point with a yes, no, or maybe, because that's the point of this reading. I want the main advice for you. Okay, so here we've got reconsider. So that's what I was saying. Maybe reconsider what you want. It might not be, maybe the question you're asking about is not for your highest good. Maybe it's not good for your highest good, so you might have to reconsider. Maybe you need to take more like baby steps rather than wanting something that seems too big to attain. Maybe in your subconscious mind it seems impossible because you have that big project, and so it kind of like you don't know where to start, and so maybe it can block what you want. Group 2, yes or no for the question. Advice, please. So yeah, I think you just might have oh, and then you've got success. So I feel like you are someone that you want to thrive, and you will, but you just really have to reconsider your question, reconsider what you want, so you can attain that success, whether or not it's relationship wise or professional or just a project or even spiritually. You just have maybe to reconsider, and then you can I think you are really able to get what you want. You just maybe have to have more patience, more confidence in yourself, because you are able to attain what you want. But at the moment, the energy you are on does not align with what you want, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna stop here your reading, number 2. I hope it helped you. So your question is no at the moment, but it can change, don't worry. Just apply the advice that the tarot is trying to give you, and you'll have more chance to succeed. So yes, I just wanted to make a side note as well that I do private readings as well if you're interested. So I'm just gonna put my information in the information box below if you're interested. So don't hesitate to contact me, even if it's just for informations. No worries, you can contact me, and hopefully I see you in another video. In the meantime, take care of yourself. Ciao ciao. So group number 3, if you chose this pile, this is your reading, your answer yes or no or maybe to your question. So I'm using the tarot, traditional tarot, and what we're gonna do is that if you have more upright cards, then it's a yes. If you have more reverse cards, it will be a no. And if you have equal amount of reversed and upright cards, then it will be a maybe. So let's get into it. So we're starting with the 9 of Swords being upright, the 6 of Pentacles being reversed, then we've got the Hierophant being upright, then we've got the King of Cups being upright, then we've got the 9 of Pentacles being reversed, and then we've got the Major Arcana being upright, the World. So for you, so you've got a yes here to your question. I feel though that the question that you've asked I think it's creating you a lot of anxiety. I think you've got a lot of anxiety in regards to that question. I think you are a bit stressed out. But it is a yes. But I feel like you might have to make some adjustments. And it might be adjustments in regards to how you spend your money or how you spend your energy in general. I feel like you tend to get a lot of anxiety and stress in regards to the question you've asked. So whether or not it is, whether it is in regards to a relationship or career or money or a project. Yeah, I feel like you need to be careful in terms of your spendings, where you put your energy towards. I feel like you need to kind of relax a little bit, because you've got what it takes for your question to be yes. You just need to be careful how you spend your time as well. I think you need to be a bit maybe more. You might need to take care of yourself a little bit more, in the sense of maybe emotionally, like nourish yourself emotionally and probably maybe physically, how you nourish yourself physically, spiritually. Yeah, I feel like you just need to be a bit careful to yourself. I think you may have spent a lot of time helping people, which is good, but I think you have to kind of redirect that energy towards yourself, so you have more chances for your question to be a yes. Because I feel it's almost like a maybe, although we have more upright cards. With the 9 of Swords being upright, it's almost like you have like kind of a maybe, because it's like that can talk a lot about like anxiety, stress, insomnia, headaches, all that type of stuff. So you just need to be careful with that, and then you will have a yes to your question. So as I was saying, it's like a very kind of quick reading. I'm not gonna go into details here because I just want to go straight to the point, yes or no or maybe. So for you, it's more like a maybe than a yes, but it is a yes only if you kind of take those advice I just gave from the tarot. But we're gonna try to get some more clarification with those oracles, see if we can have more advice, or if we can have more information. So we've got unlikely. So I feel like it's a yes, but almost like a maybe. I feel like you just really have to do some work on you, and you kind of just have to be careful where you spend your energy, as I was saying. So that's more like what I see is that yeah, just be careful on how you feel at the moment. I think you have to kind of reconnect with yourself a little bit more, because I feel like almost like a scattered energy. I feel like you've been helping others a lot, or you've been spending a lot of energy into a relationship. If your question is about a specific relationship, I feel like you've spent a lot of energy, you've spent a lot of yourself into a situation or a specific relationship, and so you just have to be careful with that and kind of redirect that energy, so you have more chances for your question to be a yes. Let's see if we've got some more information. People, number 3. So here we've got a year from now. So if you have a specific project or a questions in regard to a relationship, if you wanted to maybe take a relationship a step forward. Sorry, my kid just woke up. I'm sorry if you can hear him in the monitor. But a year from now, so I feel like your question is gonna ask you a lot of time, a lot of self-care. so you can achieve whatever you want, whatever you asked about. If it's professional, career, money, all that stuff, even relationship, it's gonna take maybe a lot of time, maybe a year from now for some of you, but I just feel like a year from now just says that in general it's gonna take some time for you to be a yes, but it will be, I think it will be a yes. You just have to kind of work on these things we were talking about. Yeah, I feel like some of you, if you asked a question about a relationship, sorry, if it's romantic, I just feel like it's gonna take some time, whatever you asked about, if it's just taking a step forward with this relationship, or maybe take it to another level, if it's like, for example, marriage or pregnancy, moving in together, start dating. I think that this situation is gonna take some time, and if it's career, professional, money, same, it's gonna take some time to build whatever you want to achieve, but it will be a yes. So I'm gonna stop here. Quick reading for you guys. I hope to see you in another video soon. I'm gonna film some other videos in English, I hope, so hopefully we will see you then. Just a side note that I'm also doing private readings, so if you're interested in private readings, you can contact me on my email address. You can contact me on my email address that I'm gonna link into the information box below, and you can also contact me on Facebook. I will leave all the information that you need down below the video, and so I will see you in my next video. In the meantime, take care of yourself. Ciao ciao. So group number 4, this is your answer to your question, yes or no or maybe. So I'm gonna use the traditional tarot here. So what I'm gonna do is that if you have more upright cards, it will be a yes. If you have more reverse cards, it will be a no. And then if you have equal amount of reversed and upright cards, then it will be a maybe. So we're gonna start straight away with the Queen of Pentacles being upright, so I'm not in the shot. Then we've got the Eight of Swords being reversed. We've got the Six of Swords being reversed. We've got the Emperor, still not in the shot. Sorry. Here we go. Then we've got the Judgment and the Eight of Pentacles. So it is a yes for you guys. I feel like there's a strong energy. I feel like a lot of you may be like hard workers. I feel like you have a lot of projects. You might be also very down to earth, very stable. I think you're seeking a lot of stability in your life. So it might be within a relationship or career or money, whatever the question you've asked is about. I feel like there's some stability in this situation. I feel someone really down to earth here, hard worker, and I think this is why your question is a yes. It's because you are a hard worker, you are down to earth, and you need to keep those qualities. So your question, the situation you're asking about, is a yes. Although with the Eight of Swords and the Six of Swords, I see that there may be a bit of a mental blockage. I feel like you might have a hard time maybe letting go of a certain situation. So keep in mind, it depends on the question you've asked, what it is about, because it's a general reading. But yeah, I feel like you have a hard time letting go of something, of some kind of experience or a situation. I feel like you are asked to kind of move on from some old beliefs, some old thinking that you have. Yeah, I think you're asked to move on, so you can have a yes, and the Judgment can talk about rebirth, and I feel like so you can focus a little bit more on your projects here. So you need to move on from a certain blockage, maybe some negative thoughts, negative thinking. You need to kind of just just go back to the roots, and so you can have a more clear thinking. Like, I feel like a lot of earth energy, so I see a lot of maybe Taurus and Capricorn here. So if you're not Taurus or Capricorn, you can just say that you're just very down to earth, as I was saying. And I feel like just keep those qualities in mind, so you can more easily kind of, you can more easily attract what you want and have a yes to your question. So we're gonna go with the oracles to have some more clarity, maybe some more advice for you guys, because I feel like it's a yes, but you might have just a bit of maybe a little bit of obstacles for you, but nothing too major. Romance. Ooh. So with this guy, I feel like you need to focus on what you love. So if you haven't asked about a relationship in specific, I think you just have to. This card talks about focusing on what we love, who we love as well. So people. Oh. So I saw just this one came out, and it's a yes. So your question is a yes for sure. Like, that's your double confirmation. And yeah, just do things with the love. Do things that make you vibrate, that makes you feel happy, that stuff that makes. Yeah, if you focus on what you love, you can work hard on these things as long as you love what you do. And yeah, your question is just a yes, so that's great. And if it's a relationship question, then yes. And I feel like there's a good romance. You just need to kind of move past maybe hurtful relationships that you've experienced, so you can move on to the next step with this relationship, and you can take it to another level. So I'm gonna stop here. That was a quick reading for you guys. I just wanted to go straight to the point, yes or no. And for you, it is a yes group, number 4. So I'm gonna stop here. I just wanted to make a side note telling you that I do private readings. So if you're interested in a private readings, you can contact me on my email address that I'm gonna leave in the description box below. I will see you in my next video. In the meantime, take care of yourself. Ciao, ciao. Hi, group number 5. So if you chose this pile, this is your answer to your question. Yes or no answer to your question. So I'm gonna use the traditional tarot today, and so what we're gonna do is that if you have more upright cards, that would be a yes. If you have more reverse cards, it would be a no. And if you have an equal amount of upright and reverse cards, then it will be a maybe. So we're gonna start straight away with the 3 of Pentacles being reversed, sorry, the 10 of Swords being upright, the Queen of Wands being reversed, then the Page of Cups being upright, the 6 of Wands being upright, and then we've got the 4 of Swords being reversed. So we have an equal amount of reverse and an equal amount of upright, so it means maybe. So I feel that you guys have the qualities needed to be successful, to have so no matter what you've asked about, if it's relationships, professional, your career, your money, project, or anything. So I feel like you definitely have the qualities required for you to balance more in the direction, to go in the direction of a yes. I feel like although we have a maybe, I feel like for you it's more yes. I just feel like you might need to end some relationships here that don't work for you, that might be toxic for you, and I feel like it will help you to move on and to get into a better mood, to get into a better like mindset, a more positive mindset, to be successful. Sorry, I feel like you have to clear out a little bit some of your relationships, I feel like you might have maybe also try to just healthier relationships. So it can be friendships, colleagues, also lovers. But I feel it's more like a friendship or like colleagues type of friendship we're talking about. So you can move on in your life, and you can have that the answer of your question can more be a yes rather than maybe. I feel like you need to take some time to rest as well. I feel like you might be feeling restless, so it might kind of fog things, like it can fog your mind, and I think you really need to stop that. I feel like there's something that you need to stop, something that is maybe toxic for you, that impacts who you are, how you feel, your creativity as well. I feel like your creativity is impacted by whatever this situation is, and I feel like we're really asking you to end that cycle you're in, so you can move forward, you can have more your creativity back, switch back on. And I see someone who is really successful, and you need to rest. Like I feel like you have a lack of energy as well. Maybe I feel like you need to regain your energy so you can have a yes to your question. So that's why it is up to you. But honestly, like it is a maybe, but I feel more like a yes. You just need to like apply those advice from the tarot. So this is a quick reading again. So I'm just gonna stop here with the tarot, and I'm gonna try have some more information. If you can have more advice, more information on your question, maybe a confirmation of what I'm saying. So group number 5. Let's see. You might need to have to collaborate with other people, maybe being more collaborative with some people as well. So we've got meditation brings awareness. So this card I sit back on my seat. So this card just kind of confirm that you need to take time for yourself, and that you just need to relax a little bit. That you need some rest. And then we will forgiveness. So that's interesting, because I feel like I was talking about relationship with other people, and I feel like you might have to move past things that have been said or things that hurt you before. And forgiveness like is still kind of maybe you might have to say goodbye to some relationships, but without the door is closing now. You might have to say goodbye to some toxic relationships so you can move forward yourself, but you don't have to leave a relationship with resentment feelings. I feel like it's kind of a farewell type of goodbye end. So you don't have to keep like bitterness towards someone or towards a past experience that you have. I think you just have to kind of make peace with whatever happened, with whoever hurt you in the past. You don't have to keep them in your life, but you just kind of have to move on from that, is what I'm saying. So I'm gonna stop here, group number 5. So it is maybe, but you have the power to change that answer to a yes. You have the power here in this situation, I see. So just keep that in mind. So I'm gonna stop here. I just wanted to make a side note. I do private readings, so if you're interested, you can contact me on my email address that I'm gonna put on the screen here, or in information box below. So don't hesitate to contact me if you need, or if you just want information in regards to private readings, no problemo. So I hope to see you soon in a new video, And in the meantime, take care of yourself. Ciao, ciao. So group number 6, if you chose this pile, this is your answer, yes or no to your question. So I'm gonna I'm gonna use the traditional tarot today. And what I'm gonna do is that if you have more reverse cards, it would be a no. If you have more upright cards, it would be a yes. And if you have an equal amount of reversed and upright cards, then it would be a maybe. So let's dive right into it. So we start with the Major Arcana, the Empress being reversed. Then we've got the Chariot being reversed. We've got the 6 of Cups being upright. We've got the 3 of Cups being reversed. Then we've got the Hangman, and then the Tower. So we've got 3 upright and 3 reversed. So we've got a very powerful energy here, I feel. I feel like it's something that is very, very important to you, and I feel like it's something that you really want to see move forward, either if it's a relationship or if it's a career, money kind of question. But I feel like there is a blockage. So the answer at the moment is maybe, although I feel like it's more like a no. At the moment, it is. You can change it, because honestly, like, you've got the 3 upright, so it's a maybe, and then you've got 3 reverse, so it's a maybe. But I feel like in the energy, in the present time, at the time you're watching this video, it is more like a no. But you can change that. So I'm just gonna get into it. So I feel like you need to accept change. I feel like you have a fear of change, and if with the Chariot being reversed, I feel like it's a block that and like you need to move past something that creates blockage. Like I feel like with the Empress and the Chariot being both reversed and being side by side, it's like there's like a big blockage, and I feel like it might be a creative block. Maybe a lack of direction for some of you. I feel like maybe some of you might be stuck in the past. I think maybe some of you might have felt betrayed with the 3 of Cups being reversed, but I feel like most of you feel blocked, and so that's your message to, I think most of you, what creates that blockage at the moment, why your answer is a maybe, is that because you are scared of change, but you need to get through that change, and it is a major change. It's not just, minor changes that you need to make. It's just that you have to accept that life needs to change. Like, I feel like you need to rebuild yourself. Sorry, my husband's been coughing. I feel like you need to accept change. Sorry, I just realized that the cards were like all the way to the left. So sorry about that. So yeah, I feel like maybe what creates blocks as well is your connections to others. I feel like some of you have maybe trouble making connections with others. I feel like you're scared of what people are gonna say or people think of you, and that might be blocking you to get that change that you need. You might be a bit too stuck in the past. So we're gonna get some more information, because this is only a quick reading. So I wanted to go straight to the point, yes or no, maybe, for your question. So I'm just giving you the general idea, general advice that we can have for you. So we're gonna get some more advice and some more, maybe just some more information on this question that you have, what you can do. Group number 6. I feel though that the change I was talking about is kind of inevitable for you. So that's why it is maybe you're just kind of resisting. Yeah, I feel like you're resisting the change at the moment, but it's inevitable for you to grow. Take action. Yeah, so that's so powerful, this card comes out, because yeah, maybe you're stuck. You don't take the action necessary for your question to be a yes, but you need to, and you have to, and you will, so you can have a yes. But this is where you're stuck, because you're not taking the actions that you need to take. Let me see. You are ready. You're ready, guys. You need to go for it. Yeah, you need to go for it. You definitely need to go for it. I'm just gonna try. And I feel like your situation is gonna change very quickly once you just dive into it. Like, you just kind of have, I feel like you have to kind of maybe take a leap of faith as well, maybe taking risks. And that's why, because it's so, maybe you feel like it's so risky that you don't take the action that you need to take. But you will be fine. Honestly, you will be fine. I'm just gonna get one more card for you guys. Within the next few weeks, so I feel like you can expect a lot of change within the next few weeks, or even maybe a couple of months, maybe 3 months, I see. So for you, the change is coming, and you are ready to face whatever you're gonna have to face. So just be mindful of that. Like, be okay with whatever people are gonna say about you, what they're gonna think about you. So, because it is inevitable, as I was saying, the change is inevitable, and you will be fine. You will be successful. I can see that you're going to be successful. You have a lot of creativity within yourself that you're now expressing, and that you need to express. Communicate clearly. I got 4 cards for you guys. So yeah, I think you just need to put your needs before everybody else's, so you can move forward. Whatever are they gonna think of you? You just need to communicate clearly what you need and what you want out of life, out of this situation you're talking about, maybe this relationship. So yeah, at the moment a maybe, but I feel a lot of change. So more, yeah. You'll get there, guys. So I'm gonna stop here. That was an express reading. I just wanted to make a side note that I do private readings. So if you are interested in private readings, you can contact me in the description box below. I'm gonna link all my informations, email address, Facebook page. So don't hesitate to send me a message here if you need. And I will see you in my next video. In the meantime, take care of yourself. Ciao, ciao.